Yo, what's going on, guys? DJS here, and I'm bringing you guys another TNT video. This is my Tactical Nuke Tuesday series. Every Tuesday I bring you guys a Tac Nuke, and today I'm playing with subscribers as well as Yoteslaya. We got this gameplay last week, and I ended up getting a Tac Nuke in Yoteslaya's lobby. I was pretty stoked about that. But it was kind of cool because I was just saying, you know what, I'm going to jump on and play some Modern Warfare 2 if anybody wants to join, let me know. And then Yoti actually hit me up. He was like the first one to hit me up. I was like, dude, this is awesome. So I played with him one other time with Modern Warfare 2. And I've played zombies and stuff with him before. I still haven't played Borderlands, which would be pretty epic. Look at that direct impact right there. What a pain in the ass. But yeah, it was fun, man. This guy, if you guys don't follow Yoteslaya on Twitter, I would, because he's probably the most active YouTuber that I've seen that plays with subscribers on a regular basis. More so than I could, and his channel's 10 times larger than mine. That being said, there's some people that are upset and angry. They're like, oh, Yoteslaya stole your series, TNT or Tactical Nuke Tuesdays or whatever. And dudes, I already knew that he was going to be using that series. It's okay. For those that are like offended and be like, he stole it. He didn't steal anything. You guys also got to realize that like I'm a smaller channel, even with 50,000 subscribers. It's not like an original concept idea. You know what I mean? Like Minecraft Mondays isn't an original idea. Like Moab Mondays isn't an original idea. So just because one person uses it doesn't mean somebody else can't use that series name. And honestly, I think it's a good thing. I think it's dope that he's playing the game again, and I thoroughly enjoy this game, and I love watching other YouTubers play Modern Warfare 2. I don't really like watching them play Black Ops that much. I mean, unless they're really beastie and stuff. But even at that, like you just spawn trap, and it's pretty much ridiculous. Or you have a whole team running support for you. But like getting nukes and stuff it was just fun, and I love watching other YouTubers that get tactical nukes, and it's just fun in general for me to see more people playing Modern Warfare 2. So hopefully that puts the nail in the coffin. I don't care that Yoteslaya is using the name. I think it's actually beneficial to me. I mean, if people are searching for Tac Nuke Tuesdays or whatever, then maybe they'll see some of my videos here and there as well. So, I mean, it's a good thing all the way around, and Yoteslaya is a good dude, and it was fun actually playing with him, and he actually ended up subscribing to my channel. When people were mentioning it, so like people were trolling his comment sections here and there about it. I appreciate the lookout from you guys out there that are looking out, but just yeah, back off of him. He's not doing anything bad, guys. Anyway, gameplay time. Let's talk about the gameplay. So this gameplay ends up being decent enough. Obviously, I got a nuke off of it, but this is a javelin spot, and I will have a javelin series that I'm working on. I actually got a couple of the videos yesterday. I'm hoping to post some tomorrow. But this javelin spot is beastie right here. And the way I'm going to be breaking down the javelin series, I'm going to do like javelin spots on like every map or something like that. And then I might do one of like the best of the best javelin spots that I always use that always get me kills. Like this is one of them that would be on that list. And you can see how I lock onto that column right there. And Yoti was, when we were playing this game, he's like, dude, where are you aiming to get that javelin kill? And I was trying to tell him, but it's hard to explain it. So I'll do the series, and hopefully it will help him or anybody else that's using the javelin now. But I honestly love using javelin. Some people are like, oh, the javelin, you know, how is that any different than noob tubes or anything? But it takes so much more effort to shoot a javelin than it does shoot a noob tube. And you have to be precise. And it's true, the explosion is like huge and ridiculous, but you have to really like take your time to launch it out. And we ended up getting these guys in a good spawn trap, and I love it when I play with subscribers and stuff, and they kind of know how to play this map in particular. This is a map where you can get double, triple nukes pretty easily if you control the map correctly. And this is obviously the best spawn to have them trapped out at the A flag. If you trap them to the A flag, and you have people holding down the middle area and the C flag, and then at least one person in the plane, so they're not taking over the plane, you're pretty much golden. One thing I wanted to mention is this. We're playing Domination. We're not playing Ground War, which is different for me. I usually only play Ground War, but Yoti plays Domination, and I went ahead and switched up the Chopper Gunner for the AC-130. And the reason why is because you can't get as many multi-kills with the AC-130, in my opinion. So I just went with the Chopper, and I ended up getting Nuke with this one. So I was really rusty at using this thing. I was like, man, I don't even know how to shoot this thing. Because I started off with the AC-130 when we started the open lobby, and then I just ended up saying, forget about it, I'm doing the Chopper. But yeah, I love the chopper. You just sit here, you just shoot in one spot right there. Now you can see that one guy on our team right there, Jew Marcus. He's like pushing up too far, man. like Yoti was like, dude, get out of this spawn. What are you doing over the A flag? Luckily, he ended up dying, and then they ended up spawning right back in there, and I was able to continue killing them. But that's the downside. If you play with people like a bunch of randoms, they'll totally run in there and dominate the A flag because they want to get kills as well as the next person. So, but they'll run in and make that happen. Anyway, next week's video, you guys have to watch next week's video. It's just absolutely nuts. I know this. I'm gonna keep playing this one out. I really should have. What I should have done right here, I should have killed myself because we still had him in the perfect spawn trap, and I'll get to next week's video in a second. But this is the reason why. So we have him in a perfect spawn trap. If I would have killed myself, I would have spawned. And unlike like Black Ops 2 or Modern Warfare 3 or whatever, after you lose a kill streak or use a kill streak, you can't start re-getting another kill streak, which would have been crazy because I ended up getting that right there. It was a nice little triple or whatever with a javelin. So I was like, oh man, I really should have just used different. I just should have died, but stupid me, I didn't do it. Anyway, what I was saying for next week, you guys got to check out next week's TAC Nuke Tuesday. I got the gameplay last night late. I decided to try to get some javelin spots after I did an open lobby. And I got the biggest double nuke fail ever, dude. I was so pissed because the dude ended up, I'll just spoil it. The dude ended up boosting. There was a boosting dude in the lobby, and right before I got my second nuke, the dude called in his nuke that he ended up getting from boosting. I was like, oh my god. The reason why I know they're boosting is because I killed him once already in the game. It's epic. You guys don't want to miss it. It was like the most like frustrating situation ever. So yeah. Anyway, that's just that. Definitely want to check out next week's video. But again, shout out to Yoteslaya for gaming with me, man. I do appreciate it if you end up watching this video. And he's just, it's just, I don't want to be like a fanboy over fanboyish, like, because it's not really my nature. But it is cool to be able to have like larger YouTubers like recognize you and stuff, and like just, I mean, and reply back to you and stuff. It's just a nice, it's a nice gesture, and it's pretty rare. And I realize that sometimes it's hard for me to reply back to everybody's comments and stuff on the videos. And if you didn't know, I run a bunch of different channels. I have a Let's Play channel, and I upload a daily video at least on there. Sometimes 10 videos a day, depends if I get a game when it first launches. And then I have my sneaker channel, which I post a ton of content on there as well. And I just started a website, so it's difficult for me to stay active with you guys. But if you guys ever have like specific questions for me that you guys are wanting to ask, Twitter, I always have to say Twitter is the best option. You can always message me on Twitter and get down that way. It's easiest. But I ended up getting a second Harrier right here towards the end of the game, and I was trying to be careful. And look at that. How do I do that? I was so frustrated because I did this last time I played in the open lobby with these with Yoti and the other people, and I was like, how do I do it all the time? I ended up killing myself again. So I don't know, dudes. It's frustrating that I killed myself with my own area. I thought I was calling it in a different location, but apparently not. And that could have been maybe a double nuke on this one if I would have done it right, because we do have them still spawn trapped. So at this point, I was like, we got to push up in the plane. They're gonna be up here. So the other guys were like, yeah, you know, we'll push up or whatever. So it ended up being cool, like to roll with the subs that we were playing with this time. And as well as last night, whoever I was playing with last night, I appreciate you guys playing. I was getting frustrated yesterday when I was playing because I was just doing so horrible. And the wife was chilling on the couch next to me, and she's like, I'm going upstairs. It was like 9:30 my time, and she's like, I'm going upstairs. I'm like, what? She's like, I'm bored. She's like, she goes, you're boring. I was like, what? I was like, dudes, I was telling the dudes in the lobby, I'm like, my wife says we're boring, guys. But I didn't know she was bored. I thought she was watching TV, but apparently she wasn't excited about that. Anyway, at this point, I was like, oh, crap, I got to call in my nuke. I forgot almost to call it in. And there it is right there. So it was fun for me to be able to roll with Yote and his subs and my subs and get one nuke at least. And check back next week for the crazy epic nuke, double nuke fail to a booster. Thanks for subscribing to my channel if you guys are newer to my channel. And appreciate the views and comments and all that stuff. Have a good one. We'll catch you guys next week. Peace.